my turn.
Welcome to another Dragon Ball Legends episode, and today I am going to be discussing what we can expect for this upcoming reset. So yeah guys, we're getting a reset on this Wednesday, and with the reset we normally tend to get a few new events, or you could say a few events that keeps on recurring. So yeah, what we can expect would most likely be a full power battle for Kefla, first of all, because she is part of the co-op and they like to link co-op to full power battle. So we're most likely going to get 3000 Z power extra for her in the full power battle mode. Now, the full power battle mode is still one of the worst modes for me, to be honest, because they only give you 30 slot removers at basically Z power. However, if you just grind the co-op, you don't really need to do the full power battle. If the full power battle gave Chrono Crystals, it would be a different story. And don't get me wrong, the event itself is kind of cool to play. It is new. I like the blast arts, I like the strike arts, I like that you need to gang up on your enemy and beat them up. And yeah, I like how the boss thinks and heals and all that. So it's a pretty dope mode. It's just that it lacks actual rewards that's good for you. So if it gave Chrono Crystals or Z power or another character or something unique like that, then by all means people would do it. So we can expect a full power battle coming on this Wednesday, as well as a raid. So the raid will either be on Wednesday or on Friday, depending on what they want to do. The raid will also come through, and the raid will be probably based on hit, because hit is the ultra, so he will most likely be the bonus character, and that would be some Chrono Crystals for us up to 1000, as well as slot removers and Z power as usual. Then on top of that, we're also going to be getting a gauntlet sometime this week, most likely on Wednesday or on Friday. And the gauntlet will be for Zenkai Kefla, which I will show you right now. And that Zenkai Kefla currently is the green unit, and it's a bit weird because they actually showed in the showcase that she buffs Universe Rep. And at the same time, while she buffs Universe Rep, she also buffs green. But if you check her Z ability, it's actually completely different. And we will be able to see that more when she's actually released. So this is the Kefla that's getting a Zenkai on Wednesday, most likely. And here you'll notice that it says 35% to tag girls or tag fusion. But when she gets a Zenkai, her Zenkai does not assist fusions or girls. It actually only assists Universe Rep members. And that's a bit weird, because now the Z ability and the Zenkai ability is going to be conflicting. Unless you put her in the leader slot, which might actually resolve that issue, it might be a little bit of a problem. However, I am looking forward to this character, because if you check her abilities, they're actually really dope. She can change her entire hand from blast cards all the way to strike cards. So she changes her blast art cards into strike cards, and she does 30% extra damage, as well as reduces damage received by 20%. So if you can use her to change all her blast arts to strike arts, and then you switch to a strike orientated unit, you can possibly do a lot of damage, especially if you're going up against Ultra Gogeta Blue, because his gauge basically counters blast arts. So if you're using her, you could basically switch to her, change your cards to strike arts, and then continue your combo on Ultra Gogeta Blue without worrying about his gauge, which is actually quite cool. So that's what we're going to get as well. And another thing we can expect is PvP to reset, because the PvP season is going to reset on this Wednesday. So if you are grinding PvP, I would advise you to do as much as you can so you can gain those Chrono Crystals. So yeah guys, that is the ones I'm covering. Let me just recap. I believe I said the gauntlet, the raid, we're going to get a new full power battle mode, we got the PvP, and we can also expect 1 or 2 equipments to come sometime this week. So for this week, I don't see us getting another new character. It will most likely be those events I just mentioned. If we are going to get anything new, it will be most likely next week, because next week we are going to be due another LF, or the week after, depending on how they want to go ahead with Valentine's Day. But since Valentine's Day is showcased to be on the 14th, I expect them to release an LF most likely for this month a little bit earlier, because normally if they release an LF they tend to do it quite late. most likely towards the end of the month. But since Valentine's Day is in the middle of the month, it would be highly likely for them to release something by then. So what I expect for an LF would most likely be a girl stag. The reason for that is because it's the month of Lurv and we are due a girl stag update in terms of getting something. And if you check the girl stag right now, the only unit that's an LF in the girl stag, which is actually quite appalling, is the tag 18 and 17. Every other unit is either sparking or extreme or a hero. So if we can get an LF Kefla or an LF 18 or a LF Kale, it's going to assist the tag quite a lot. However, if we are going to get something, I just hope it's not this auntie right here, because Ribrian just pisses me off. That's all. But yeah guys, that's what we can expect for this week. I hope you are saving your Chrono Crystals. If you are still summoning for Ultra Hit, I wish you the best of luck. But I do hope that you will stop summoning, because it is time to start saving for the anniversary. So if you guys are on team save, be like me and get those Chrono Crystal numbers higher up. Please do also follow me on Twitter at lelouch_gaming, as I do update on Twitter frequently in regards to Dragon Ball Legends. As always, if you do enjoy this sort of content, please do subscribe and follow. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.